Hey everybody out there, my name is Sean Joy, aka Dragnix, and this is Roche Fusion. It is a shoot 'em up that has some interesting elements to it. I'm gonna show you some gameplay, show you what I like and dislike about the game, and I'm gonna go from there. So let's just get right into it. Alright, so I want to show you some settings first. There are a lot of settings that make it interesting in terms of the customization of this. In particular, I do like the fact that there's FPS in terms of the enabling of higher FPS rates. I'm doing 60 because, again, I'm encoding. Playing at 144 FPS would be great, but, you know, it doesn't really make a difference on YouTube, now does it? So, one thing I will say is borderless window full screen mode does not work the way that I expect it to. It gives me a 1280 by 720 window that I can't really change. That's about it. So, a little bit of a note there. In addition, the performance and quality settings, I do like the fact that they actually show you the effects and the changes on the right side here. It makes a huge difference in terms of what's going on, how you're gonna see in a game that really does rely on visuals in terms of knowing what's going on. All right, so I'm gonna play on normal. You start on easy at this point, but let's play on normal to show you guys the first portion of the game. You have a couple of ships that you can unlock. I'm actually going to play on the Beard here, and this is the one that you start off with. This is co-op in terms of you can have a second player play, so note that. All right, so typical shoot 'em up startup. It's going slow to start up, but trust me, it will kick up. Now, unlike some other shoot 'em ups, you do have a shield, which will recharge. So you can take a hit like I did there, and if you take too many hits, you will die. If you take a couple of hits, but you know you're about to die, your screen will actually flash gray, sort of showing that, hey, you know, you're about to die. Maybe focus on dodging, and I do like that. Let's go with piercing, because there are passive and active powers in this game. So now I can hit enemies with the same bullets behind, and this is actually important because this is a game where it'll throw a lot at you. Now those green orbs, those are power-ups in terms of in-game power-ups. So now I just got one and it increased my fire rate. They don't activate for a long time once they drop. You see there, I took a hit and the screen went gray there for a second. Oh boy, things are picking up. 1 second. Okay, so this is the kind of game that is really hard to commentate during because there's just so much going on screen. You got to pay a real close attention or you die like there. So, yeah, those green power-ups, you can see like the green background in this portion of the level, and sometimes it doesn't work because it just blends in rather well to the background. I wish they would have put some kind of thick border around it to show that, hey, this is a power-up, pay attention to me. Like right there. There we go, damage. And they are necessary to get through later sections where you have even more enemies and even more stuff going at you. Ah, freaking lasers. So you do have active powers that will recharge over time when you use them. I have a freaking laser beam. That is one of the most powerful ones in the game because, trust me, that one, especially being able to focus on a certain location, even on bosses, that's going to become really important. So the power-ups do range over, you know, what kind of functionality they have. You may have something that will clear out small enemies on the screen, or will be able to take, you know, stop time for a little bit so you can dodge bullets. Which, you know, it's a good variety. I do think some are a lot better than others. Like this laser, yeah, I definitely will be taking the laser every time I see it. Damn it. This game is difficult. You may not always have a lot of room to work with. The ship models compared to the screen are, in my opinion, ginormous. Which, you know, it's not a problem, but it does sort of limit the amount of room that you have to maneuver. Like right now, I don't have a lot of places I can go. There we go. Let's use that. You actually want to sort of use your weapons defensively to get yourself out of situations. They're almost like get out of jail free cards at times, because they will give you that room to maneuver at this point. Your base weapon may not have the room to deal with, or the power to deal with some enemies in a very timely fashion. All right, we're gonna get another power here. Let us go with, Let's get a companion. Let's get some more regular firepower here. He's gonna fire lasers for us, which is excellent. Enemy variety is good. You'll have enemies that come at you, enemies that just sort of take up the screen, enemies that will zone you out in terms of where you can go. And the bullets are also very different. Like that one will explode after a period of time. Others will come right at you. Others will home in on you. Now, one of the base portions of this game is the multiplier. Killing a lot of enemies in a short amount of time is key to that multiplier, which is again why weapons like the laser here are very, very powerful in terms of what you need to do. All right, we have our first boss monster that we have faced here, a scorpion. And again, I'm saving my laser at this point. Come on, open up. There we go. He's gonna fire. Oh, yeah, I ran right into that. Good job, me. All right, one more time. Come on. Now, I do like that. So you see, I just wasted it there. If I do try to use a weapon and it's not able to be used, it'll actually show me on screen. So I don't even have to pay attention to the bottom left there, which is nice. I really do enjoy that, and that's a cool feature that they've added. I do appreciate that because that really, it's like, okay, I can't use that. Oops. And it actually shows me when it comes back up. As you saw there, it's ready. It highlights in green. There we go. I am in so much trouble here. There we go. Let's go left and fire. He's so close. Come on, I need to get that power back up. I have no room to maneuver. There we go. There we go. And he drops 4 orbs. Excellent. That actually upped a lot of my shields, as you see there. Power-ups do range from shield, fire rate, things like that. But not only that, it will up your secondary weapons, like the laser, or the number of missiles that you fire with, like the missile barrage. So that's cool. All right, you see those orange orbs now. That is what you do to unlock the ultimate in terms of like this mega charged period of time where you'll be just, constantly damaging things. It really depends on what ship you choose in terms of what the ultimate is. Like, for example, one of the ships, you'll have 5 copies of your ship at that point, which is, for that power, rather nice. I will say it is really difficult to get to ultimate mode. You lose all your orbs after you die, which is really problematic. All right, let me choose easy here and just maybe show you the ultimate mode. And let's choose a different ship. Let's choose the Trinity, because this is completely different. This is more power-based. This is, missiles. So easy, in terms of enemies on screen, honestly, they feel like they're the same in terms of enemy placement and location. It's more so that your shield's a little bit more powerful. All right. I need that power. Fire rate, good. Fire rate is really important with the Trinity because the more that you can fire at this point is just, the power is already there. It's just a matter of can you actually hit anything, which I'm hoping that the first power-up that it gives me takes care of that. There's a specific power-up that splits these missiles into 3. Music is rather nice. I mean, you'll start hearing the same things over and over again. I do wish there was a way to listen to specific music tracks because they definitely will. There's definitely one that I really wanted to listen to over again, and I just haven't heard it at this point. All right, come on. I do have my freaking laser now, so that is really, really helpful. Control-wise, I'm surprised I haven't mentioned controls at this point. This is the 3rd time I've done this video, mostly because I wasn't happy with the sound. But control-wise, it's good as long as you are using your control stick rather wisely. I'm using a Xbox controller. Keyboard controls are all right too, but I'm just so used to using a controller in a game like this. Now, I will say this. There seems to be this weird thing with going to the left. Like if I start sliding to the left, or move my stick to the left and stop, it seems to want to slide, and I confirmed this on 2 different controllers. That's a little bit weird to me. All right, split. There we go. That's what I wanted. There you see, it splits into 3, and that covers a lot more area, which is just that much more helpful. But if I do that to the right, as I was mentioning with the control scheme, it doesn't, it stops immediately. Like, it literally stops in place. That, to me, is weird. It'll make it feel floaty to the left at times, but, you know, I haven't really had that many problems with it, and you should be really constantly moving or constantly using your control stick, so really it doesn't make a difference in the end, in my opinion. But for those who are a little bit different playstyle, that may make a difference for you. All right. So the ships do have a definitely different strengths and weaknesses in terms of how they play. Power's the same way. And honestly, it's a good shoot 'em up. It's a good experience. Is it anything we haven't seen before? You know, there's some improvements here and there, but honestly, there is a lot of the same that you'd expect out of this. It's just a different form of it. And, you know, for shoot 'em ups, you should really be expecting that. Okay. Beehive, most definitely. It seems that, like, bringing out powers more than anything else is rather important to getting further and further and higher multipliers, because those ones will definitely improve in terms of you get multipliers when you kill a lot of enemies in a row with combos, which is a lot easier with the powers in question as opposed to your just regular gun. Just get rid of one of those spiders. I had to do it. Okay, and that's a lot of powers. You see, I got another missile from my missile barrage there, which is nice. There we go. Right into it, right into it. Now, your multiplier will have a negative effect for a period of time as you die. You see there, it's counting down. So it will increase back to its normal state that you left it at, but only after a period of time. So you really want to focus on staying alive at that point. There we go. I'm gonna take those 2. Laser duration, that's good. Okay, no. Oh boy, things are getting heated up. As you can see here, this is on easy still. And yet, there's just so many enemies on screen. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Oh boy. This is fun. This is exciting. This is balls to the wall madness in terms of what's going on. Thank you, Laser. You are my hope and saviors of the universe. Most definitely. Oh, those purple guys, though. Those purple guys are my... Just, those homing missiles can really screw you up. Okay. But I've given you a lot about Roche Fusion here. Let's see. Let's go with bullet time. Another power to help us escape from things. Oh boy. You see, those missiles can really screw you up. Okay, I got the orbs. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you guys the ultimate. I've only been able to get the ultimate once at this point, which is sort of disappointing on my part, but, you know, I've only played this game for about 3 hours right now. I'm still getting used to it, and I'm trying to write down commentary and, like, write down things about the game, so it's just like I'm not focusing as much as I want to. Let's use bullet time here just to show it off before I somehow die. Really don't like the fact that they move. Really don't like the fact that they move. I mean, it's a good gameplay mechanic, it just, I really don't like the fact that they move. Make it so much more difficult, because you running into enemies is death, pretty much. But yeah, this is high action. You are going to have those moments where you're like, God damn it, why is this game doing this to me? Kind of situations. But on the flip side, you know, you will feel so much encouragement when you do get through one of those sections. There we go, laser beams, and I didn't dodge that. Fantastic. All right, so this is pretty much what Roche Fusion has to offer for you guys. So if you do think that it is worth your time and effort as what you've seen here, it will be on the Steam store. I'm not sure what the cost will be yet, but it is available on the 23rd at this point. So this is Sean Joy, aka Dragnix, signing out. If you do like this kind of content, leave a comment below. I will keep on continuing this unless you guys want to see some other kind of content from the YouTube channel. I do this Monday and Thursday for you guys, Monday being that continuing segment, besides my own YouTube channel. So, this is Dragnix signing out, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and keep on hunting for good games. Later. Hey everybody, my name is Sean Joy, aka Dragnix, and I thank you for watching. If you do like this video, hit that like button, and if you do want more content like this from TechRaptor, hit that subscribe button. I will be doing content for TechRaptor on Mondays and Thursdays video-wise, and then doing the rest of the week on the video on my own channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Also, play more games. Needs more games.